Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and we are underway on Sunday Night Primetime. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. So here are the Panthers now for their opening drive. And trotting out there leading them is their fourth-year quarterback.
And what I loved about meeting with him before the game was talking to a guy who takes ownership of his performance. 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions last week, but all he focused on was the loss, okay? And he did say, if I change my stats a little bit, not necessarily for me to look better, but that'll help my team.
Give him 3 there on the first play of the game, and it's second down.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
The numbers for Brooks a week ago. 15 carries, 81 yards. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Saunders. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. That is catch number 300 now for his NFL career. On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. And tough sledding. He'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35. But Charles, as we've covered, they've already clinched their spot in the postseason, so now they just want to avoid adding any additional names to this list before the postseason begins.
Terrific observation, because trying to move up a spot, I don't know if it's worth it if you're trying to play guys who aren't quite right. Get them healthy, get ready for the playoffs, make your move then.
That's a gain of 5.
From the gun on 3rd down, Friedman. And he is going to have a Panthers first down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Up the middle with Brooks here. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2. And it brings up 2nd down. We'll get a pause here. There appears to be a Panther who was shaken up on that last play. But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment. Here's a 2nd and 7. That's complete right side. It's to Slaw. 8th play of this opening drive coming up. This is 3rd down.
That's a gain of 6. Makes it 3rd and 2.
They'll find McMillan here. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 31.
That's another Panthers first down. 1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Well, only their first drive, Charles, but they talked to us about needing to convert on 3rd down, in particular not letting 3rd and short opportunities slip through their fingers. Well, they were successful right there.
It also tells you that they're successful on 1st and 2nd down as well, to get to 3rd and manageable and make them able to pick up those first downs. Now here we are, 1st and goal. They've got to like what they're doing on this drive.
One more time with Brooks. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Jonathan Brooks with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Panthers will claim the early lead as they're on the board first here tonight. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal. They've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Bengals nothing.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And able to get this out to the 25. Here are the Bengals on offense, and here is Joe Burrow ready to lead them at quarterback.
And he just continues to throw touchdown pass after touchdown pass, leading the league here down the final stretch of the year. Guys will say that the numbers and rankings, they don't matter to him very much. I don't know how much I actually believe that. Sure, he's team first, but I think everyone would like to see him finish #1, including himself.
Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
First down, Bengals.
The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Man open, that's Shemar Chase complete. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And 22 more yards there and another first down.
That's another Bengals first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Burrow on play action. Another one into the hands of Jamar Chase. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
15 more yards. That's another Bengals first
Burrow
down.
looking to pass. Throwing for Chase on the crosser. He's got it. This will be a 5-yard pickup as they move it from the 20 to the 15.
Brings up second and 4.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. He'll be hit and taken down at the 21. Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase with career touchdown number 109. That ties him with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list. And the Bengals are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Evan McPherson now for the PAT. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. That time a 6-play drive. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Panthers offense and their quarterback coming out for their second drive. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a QB, you'll notice he's worked his way into the top 5 at this point in the season. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Shemar Stewart in there for sack number 127 in his great career, moving him past Kansas City Hall of Famer Derek Thomas on the all-time list. So after the sack, here's 2nd and 14. And he'll take this up only to about his 18-yard line. They need 12 here. It's 3rd down.
A gain of 1 brings up 3rd and
looking to throw. Friedman working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That 3rd down conversion good for 23.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
I know this may be jumping the gun a little bit, but 7-7, they're flinging it around like crazy. Look at the drive that's going on here. Partner, we may have to start thinking about one of these defenses just holding someone to a field goal and maybe trying to get an advantage that way.
And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Back to throw. Friedman. He finds his man complete. That's Rhodes. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 40. A gain there of 21 yards.
At the 40-yard line.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 right at the 40. A run out of the gun with Brooks. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. And from the 34, here's 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Once again, it's Brooks. Trying to run inside, but nothing there.
Taken down.
7-7, our score after one. Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football. The offense on third down tonight, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4. Looking to throw. Friedman. Throw left side complete. That's Saunders. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as he'll be marked down a yard or two past the marker following a gain of 6. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 2nd and 6.
Out of bounds at the 23-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll run straight ahead with Brooks. And able to get about 3 as he's taken down right at the 20.
He's brought down at the 20-yard line. It's a gain of 3.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. That one good for 7 as this long drive continues and the chains move again. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Brooks here. And he's going to work this one down to about the 5. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2.
On the handoff, this is Brooks. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the 1st and goal.
For a Panthers first down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
Brooks is not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose a couple of yards back to the 3. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Defense really sold out there to stop the run. Understandable down near the goal line. Now on 2nd down, you have to wonder, might we see play action here and a flip right over the top?
Brooks will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd down and goal to go.
Now they'll bring one of their tight ends in motion right. They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Panthers. A great effort there. His first touchdown on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead. But he is such a matchup nightmare down near the goal line, CD, and another example right there on that play for the touchdown.
It's borderline impossible to defend this guy because that kind of size, he can still get out and run a crisp route, and he has excellent hands. Even if you stick with him, all the quarterback has to do is lob it up, and he can win almost any jump ball.
Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 14-7.
Bengals 7.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. Oh, able to avoid him. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. The Bengals offense and Joe Burrow getting set for this next drive. And he's had things all his way in this first half. The numbers sensational as he'll look to add to them with another drive here. The Bengals drive about to get going. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7 as they come up 1st and 10. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks.
1st down, Cincinnati.
His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down. Now it's Burrow. He finds his man complete. It's Sanchez. And he is going to lose yardage here. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season. And the Bengals are an extra point away from drawing level. And McPherson on for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it's finished off with a Cincinnati touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And out a little across the 25 to the 27. The possession of the football goes over to Carolina. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. But the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do, so I don't think they should change anything at all. They've been dominant. Keep throwing it around.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
It's a gain of 7.
From the gun on 3rd down, Friedman. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's the Panthers punter now as he's on to punt for the first time tonight. And he punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away. So a change of possession here on the punt. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
Their own 30-yard line.
Burrow going to lead up the Bengals here, 1st and 10, right at the 30. The play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Burrow will throw. Throw right side, pulled in by Higgins. Now 3rd down and 7. Now it's Burrow. He'll air this one toward Coleman. And this is caught. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Bengal TD. A big play there. 67 yards. And the Bengals have taken the lead. Boy, Charles, this offense is just so explosive. They lead the league in scoring, and another example of just how good they are right there on that play.
Yeah, we often overstate about how explosive teams are, but this team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big streak like that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
The kickoff for Cincinnati.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Carolina offense about ready to go. They'll look for a drive to tie this up, down 21-14 as they have it 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Friedman. Under pressure, and down he goes. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Operating from the gun, Friedman. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here is 3rd and quite a ways. Back to throw. Friedman. He finds his man, complete. That's Saunders. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Here's the Panthers punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. Fair catch called. It's taken in right at the 20-yard line. The Bengals offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he is the NFL leader in passing yards here in the penultimate week of the season as he looks to finish strong in order to capture the crown. Now Burrow. Open man is Higgins. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a 1st down. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. And a quick throw here. That's complete. Now 2nd and 5.
Out of bounds at the 36-yard line. A gain of 5.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Over the middle, the catch by Coleman.
And the Bengals 1st down. 1st and 10.
And Burrow going to throw again. This one complete to Coleman. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Out of bounds at the 46-yard line. A gain of
Here's
2.
Burrow.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. It'll go as a loss of 3 on the sack, and it brings up 3rd down. So halftime now here on Sunday night prime time. Let's get it to Scott Hansen in Orlando with our halftime report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. It is week 17. Playoff spots on the line, seeding on the line, coaching jobs may be on the line. Let's dive in. Our journey through the NFL starts now. At M&T Bank Stadium in Baltimore, the Ravens at home to take on the visiting New York Giants. And this is the Ravens running back. Footwork, agility, speed, power, a brilliant run for the touch.
The Bengals set to receive. They have the lead and the football to begin quarter number 3. Unable to corral him. He fights through. And he returns this to the 22. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 22. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Yeah, he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. It'll be a gain of 5. And that'll bring up second down.
But Charles, as we've covered, they've already clinched their spot in the postseason, so now they just want to avoid adding any additional names to this list before the postseason begins.
Terrific observation, because trying to move up a spot, I don't know if it's worth it if you're trying to play guys who aren't quite right. Get them healthy, get ready for the playoffs, make your move then.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Now whistles and a flag, and I believe a Bengal got going a little early there. And this offense back to needing 10 yards after the false start. 3rd and 10. They're going to look to throw.
Open man is Chase, complete.
And a good tackle there right around the 30. Stops him short of the first down. The Bengals bring out their punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. That'll be a 43-yard punt, just a single yard on the return.
And it will be the Panthers' ball, 1st and 10. The Panthers' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession.
Throwing to start the drive. Friedman.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down. To the left side, he's got McMillan.
And he's going to be stopped up right at the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
From the gun on 3rd down, Friedman.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
All right, let's just go ahead and walk through this one pretty easily, right? Blast off the line of scrimmage, get downfield to a certain point, usually around 8 to 10 yards, turn around and make sure the quarterback sees your numbers and set yourself up for the pass.
A well-executed curl route by Charles Davis.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 5.
Off the play fake, Friedman. He finds his man, complete. It's Saunders. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 37. In motion goes the tight end. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And the coverage terrific there as that's knocked down and incomplete. And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again.
And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
He'll find McMillan here.
And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll bring up 4th down.
They'll try it now with Brooks.
And he's able to pick up the first before he's taken down at the 27. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th.
So this offense able to convert on 4th, and now a fresh set of downs here, 1st and 10. They'll stay on the ground with Brooks.
And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run here with Brooks.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6.
44 yards rushing for him now on 17 carries.
Looking to throw. Friedman. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down. Back to throw. Friedman to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Big play coming here. It's third and goal. Looking to throw. Friedman. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now fourth down. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
And his kick here is good. And that'll bring him back within 4.
Well, in a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
Cincinnati now ready to take the field.
No points last time out. They were forced to punt, if you remember, but no time to dwell on that. They've still got the lead here and a chance to add to that here. First and 10 as this new drive starts.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
At the 21-yard line.
From the shotgun, Joe Burrow. Got a man open, it's Chase. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. Burrow looking to pass. Pressure comes in, he's brought down, it's a Panther sack. And the defense coming through on third down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4.
Like how they've started the third quarter here. They force a punt on the first drive, and after this sack, it looks like they'll be forcing another one as well.
Absolutely. Maybe got their second win coming out of the locker room.
It's a net of 40 there, a punt of 48 and a return of 8. And the Panthers will take over now, first and 10. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Off play action. Friedman. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Brings up third and 1.
On third down, they go with Brooks.
And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains.
Panthers, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
On first down, it's Baker. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12. 1 quarter remains here on Sunday Night Primetime. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the 4th and final quarter of play. Here we go on second and 12. To the right side, hauled in by McMillan. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8.
Brings up third and 3.
From the gun on third down, Friedman. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers. A great effort there with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Panthers have taken a fourth-quarter lead. Wow, talk about a big fourth-down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it, having that kind of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. Oh, nice move. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here. Second down and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Play action. It's Burrow. Throwing for Chase on the crosser. He's got it. And Chase going to pick up a Bengals first down as the tackle going to be made up at the 37. Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
It's a gain of 20. First down, Bengals.
And when you have success throwing the football, the old cliche becomes true. The playbook opens up wide. And these screen passes, they become even more difficult to stop.
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down.
At the 43-yard line.
Now it's Burrow. Oh, no, he lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the other side has got it. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. The pocket collapsed around him. I know we talk about it a lot, but a QB has to have that sixth sense, doesn't he?
He really does, and I know of one team at one point was training their quarterback with that time frame, and anytime he didn't get rid of the ball within the right amount of time, they would blow a horn or blow a whistle to show him this is what that time is, just what you're talking about, training him to understand this is the amount you have, make sure the ball's gone. Didn't happen in this case.
They'll run on first down. It's Baker. He's able to force his way through one man, but he can muster only about a yard on the play. Second down.
2 yards on the pickup.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's a 2nd and 8. Back to throw. Friedman. Over the middle, he's got to Slaw. Calling a gain of 6 on the play. And now we've got a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Looking to throw. Friedman. And he is going to have a Panthers first down, I do believe. Yes, he's got it by about a yard there on 3rd and 3.
1st and 10 at the 35-yard line.
And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Panthers will add to their 4th-quarter lead. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over. And here a late turnover leads to a 4th-quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
Following the touchdown, Borregales back out to send this one away. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. They'll start on the ground here on first down. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, second and 12.
Brings up second and 12 at the 23-yard line.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Throw left side, complete to Chase. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Bengals first down. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Cincinnati.
Burrow will throw. And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's first and 10. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Now it's Burrow. Going to go down. They get to him back at the 30. And they're indeed going to go for it here on fourth down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. They'll try and throw forward with Burrow. This is intercepted. It's Sidney Brown with it. And the Panthers are going to have it here just past the 25. Well, I guess an interception at this point on fourth down is just as bad as an incomplete pass. Either way, the ball goes over the other side.
Yeah, it's a tough spot to be in this late in the game, and there's not a whole lot he could do there, and he winds up giving the ball away.
Carolina getting set to take the field. They have to like the position that they are in. Fourth quarter, 2-score lead, and now the ball back after the INT. Looking to put a drive together. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
The 39-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Baker. And some nifty running here as he'll take this across midfield and down to the 47. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. On first down, it's Baker. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Second down and 8. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Now the Bengals going to signal for their third and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. On third down, Baker. Pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 41 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point. This defense, Charles, they have unraveled here in the fourth.
In a sense, it's like they're being pressed like in a basketball game, and they just can't get the ball over half court. I mean, no matter what they do, they can't get off the field. They can't slow them down. They're just going up and down the field against them. Yeah, unraveling would be a perfect word for them.
Game in hand, the offense takes the knee. 2nd and 11 now. Up the middle they go. It's Baker. And he will have a Panther first down. And it is celebration time on that sideline, and they've earned it. It's a gain of 11 yards that time, and it produces a new set of downs. Clock counting down toward 40 seconds as they take the knee. Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
So for Carolina, they solidify their spot in the playoffs as they run their mark to 12-4 on the year. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Panthers are winners here as we say so long from Charlotte.